Hello everyone, good morning to you all. My name is Jivesh and I welcome you all to this official YouTube channel of Nimbus IAS. So today we are back again with another class for your HPAS 2025 revision series, and we are discussing in this class the modern history part. So without wasting any time, we shall start our today's class. All right. So here is your question number first for the day. So the question number first is, the police administration of which of the following powers is found from the report of Mount Stuart Elphinstone? Important question. It is about the police administration of which of the following powers, the Marathas, the Mughals, the Vijayanagara Empire, or none of the above, is found in the writing or the report that is being submitted by Mount Stuart Elphinstone. He was a commissioner of Deccan. So he has mentioned about the police administration as a noteworthy thing. So which of the following is you can say which of the following police administration of which of the following is basically reported by Mount Stuart Elphinstone. So what should be the right answer? You will let me know. Option A is Maratha, option B is Mughals, option C is Vijayanagara Empire, and option D is none of the above. So what shall be the right answer? All right, so we have got C as the right answer, that is Vijayanagara Empire. Okay. Anyone else want to answer? Everyone is answering C. So let me tell you this. C is not the right answer here. It is basically option number A, which is Marathas. He was Stuart Elphinstone was the commissioner of Deccan, and he has written about the police administration that the Marathas have, and he found it very noteworthy. All right. So he has elaborated it as this administration in his report that he has given. All right. So C definitely is not going to be the answer. C, Vijayanagara Empire, is the wrong answer. Everyone, please take care of it. So everyone has given almost a similar answer. You should try at least twice or thrice before giving answers in the actual exam. So don't do such mistakes. It was a direct question, and I have previously repeated it also. All right. So, all right, question number second, consider the following statement regarding the fifth report of British India. Fifth report of British India. So, what was this report all about? There are two statements which are given about the report. The report was majorly focuses on the conquests of East India Company. It majorly focuses on the conquests of the East India Company, and it was submitted to the British Parliament in 1833. So, second statement is date based, and first statement is that it majorly was focused upon the conquests of the British East India Company, or directly East India Company is mentioned. So what should be the right answer for this question? This is question number second. Okay, tell me which of the following statements given above are correct. Only one, only two, both one and two, or none of the above is correct. What should be the right answer? Abhishek has given B as the right answer. B option is something which is 2 only. That the second statement is the only statement which is correct. All right. More answers. I'm waiting for more answers. Anyone else who want to answer this question? Question number second. Seema said D option. All right. Let us now see. Okay. First of all, what is it? It is the fifth report of the British India. Fifth report is basically about the administration of activities of British East India Company that were taking place in India. So it was submitted to the British Parliament definitely, and it was submitted in 1813, which ultimately led to the ultimately influenced the Charter Act of 1813. So it was the fifth report. So from this data, we can see that it is 1833 that is being given in your question here. So second statement is definitely not the right answer. And the first statement that it majorly focuses on the conquest. It is not only on the conquest, it is basically overall activities and the administration that were taking place through the hands of East India Company. All right. So a report on that is to be filed in the British Parliament. This fifth report was submitted in 1813. So statement 1 is wrong, as well as statement second is also wrong. So option number D, that I think only Seema has given the right answer. So option number D, which is neither 1 nor 2, will be the correct answer here. All right. Okay. Question number third. Question number third is, who among the following is known to have founded the academic association organizations and the associations that were being founded specifically in the 19th century during the phase of this social religious reforms. They are very important. The dates are being asked, the arrangement is being asked, that arrange the following organization in order of their foundation years, or the founders are being asked. So here association is given, an association is given, that is the academic association. Which among the following has founded this academic association? Henry Vivian Derozio, Madhusudan Datta, Madan Mohan Tarlankar, and Surendranath Tagore. All right. So what should be the right answer for this question number 3rd? Who has founded this? Who has founded this academic association? And when did this academic association was founded? You will also tell me that when did this academic association was founded. So what should be the right answer? Ishika has given A as the right answer. So A is your Henry Vivian Derozio. Yes, absolutely right. Henry Vivian Derozio has founded this in 1828. It is very important. It is being asked. Academic Association 1828. Henry Vivian Derozio. Henry Vivian Derozio was also associated with the Young Bengal movement. So that is something you are previously being asked in the exam. So we will move on to our next question. That is question number 4. Question number 4 is the policy of paramountcy or the policy of British paramountcy was initiated under which of the following Governor Generals? So who among the following Governor General has initiated this policy of British paramountcy? Basically, the Britishers, their legislations and their rule that they have done here in India is their laws or the enactments they have made is considered supreme by which of the following viceroy who has started this process. This process is called, or this policy is called the policy of paramountcy. They were the laws the British East India Company or the British government here in India has made, that is supreme for all, not just the British provinces, but the Indian provinces, the Indian states, everyone has to follow that. This is basically the policy of British paramountcy. So which among the following has initiated or started this? So everyone is giving good morning. Everyone is giving C as the right answer. That is Lord Hastings. Absolutely right. Lord Hastings, 1813. He became Governor General in 1813. He has started this policy of paramountcy or policy of British paramountcy, that the British laws, British enactments that they have made, the legislations that they have made are supreme, not just for them, but for the Indian states as well as the provinces. All right. We will move on to our next question. Question number 5. Arrange the following events in the chronological order. So you are being given 3 acts here. You have to arrange them in chronological order. First is your abolition of sati. Second is your Religious Disabilities Act, and third is your Vernacular Press Act. So what should be the correct answer using the code given below? Arrange these 3 acts in the chronological order. This is something which is a very contemporary question. In the recent time, if you will see last 2 or 3 years or the question paper of last 2 or 3 question papers, so you will see a lot of questions that are being asked in this particular pattern. So chronological events, arrangement based questions, these are frequently asked nowadays. So arrange the following 3 acts in the right chronological order: abolition of sati, Religious Disabilities Act, and Vernacular Press Act. So what should be the correct arrangement for this? This is question number 5th. So B is given as the right answer. Let us see now. Abolition of sati, it is act. Abolition of sati, it was basically the Bengal regulation. At that time, the acts is not something which is being used for the legislation passed by the British government. Regulation was a term that is being used. So Bengal regulation of 1829. Second is the Religious Disabilities Act. It came into 1856 during Canning. All right. And third is your Vernacular Press Act, which is very easy. That is 1878. We have discussed it a lot of times. So 1, 2 and 3. Option number B. Yes, absolutely right. All of you have given the similar answer, option number B. Done. All right. We will move on to our next question. That is the question number 6. The Sepoy Mutiny. The Sepoy Mutiny and the Revolt of 1857. It was a book which was written by which of the following? Who has written this book? So books and authors are also very important. So who has written the Sepoy Mutiny and the Revolt of 1857? R.C. Majumdar, Dr. Surendra Nath Sen, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, K.K. Sen Gupta. Tell me. Who has written this book, The Sepoy Mutiny and the Revolt of 1857? What should be the right answer? Who has written this book? This is question number 1829, 1850, 1878. Religious Disabilities Act is 1856, Shishika, not 1850. Okay, A option you have answered. Option number A, that is R.C. Mazumdar. Absolutely right. R.C. Mazumdar has written this Sepoy Mutiny and the Revolt of 1857. Revolt of 1857. We have done so many questions on this. So it is an important topic, and the Sepoy mutinies other than Revolt of 1857, they are being asked. So you have to keep them in mind. Here is your next question, that is, consider the following statement regarding the First Factory Act of 1881. First Factory Act of 1881. So there are certain number of statements that are given about this act. First statement is the act was passed by the government of Ripon. Alright. Second is the act was applicable for 200 or more than 200 workers. Alright. The act prohibited the employment of children under the age of 10. Alright. These are the three statements. So you have to decide which of the following statements are not correct. Which of the following statements are not correct. So 1 only, 2 only, 2 and 3, 3 only. So you just see the question and let me know the answer. First Factory Act. Two Factory Act are being passed by the colonial legislation. First Factory Act 1881 and the Second Factory Act 1891. So about the First Factory Act, which of the following statements are not correct? What shall be the right answer for this question? I'll give you 15 more seconds. All right. Question number 7. Question number 7. You have given C as the right answer. All right. So let us now see the statements. First is the act was passed during the government of Ripon. Yes, absolutely right. 1880 to 1884, it was the viceroyalty of Lord Ripon. So it was passed in 1881, obviously during the Ripon. Second is the act was applicable for 200 or more than 200 workers. It is basically 100. The factories employing at least 100 or more than 100 workers. For those factories, this First Factory Act, the provisions of this First Factory Act was applicable. It was not 200, it was 100 or more than 100 workers. They are working in a factory. For that factory, at least 100 workers there are working. For those, this First Factory Act of 1881 is applicable. Second is the act prohibited the employment of children under the age of 7. It is very important. Under the age of 7, any children working in a factory having 100 or more than 100 workers is strictly prohibited or punishable offense under this act. So second and third statements are not correct. First statement is correct. Accordingly, the right answer will be 2 and 3 because we are being asked about the incorrect statements. All right. So option number C, that is 2 and 3 only, will be the right answer. Let me see your answers. Yes, everyone has given almost a similar answer. That is option number C. Well done. Next question is question number 8. Which of the following Governor General of India has divided the sources of revenue into 3 classes? Okay. Which Governor General has divided these sources into 3 classes? One is imperial sources, second one is your provincial sources, and third is your divided sources. Okay. So who among the following was the Governor General? Is it Lord Mayo, Lord Ripon, Lord Lytton, and Lord Curzon? Tell me what should be the right answer. Which Governor General, or these are actually not the Governor Generals. All the 4 names given here are viceroys. Alright. All the four names that are being given here are viceroys. Lord Mayo, Lord Ripon, Lord Lytton, Lord Curzon. So which of the following viceroys of India has divided this sources of revenue into 3 classes? Imperial revenue. Imperial revenue is something, the source of revenue which directly goes to the central government. All right. Or the provincial revenue which is to be given to the provinces. All right. And the divided revenue source is something which is being divided between these two. As we see in the modern context, or in context of the present day scenario, about this allocation of taxes, we see there are 3 lists. There are subjects which are divided into the revenue from the sources which are to be given to the central government, the revenue from the sources which are to given to the state governments, and there is this divided share of revenue which is to be divided among the states or the center of states by the central government. So that is a similar pattern. So it was started basically by which of the following viceroy. So what should be the right answer? All of you have given. No one has given the answer for it. Okay, all right. It is Lord Ripon. It was during Lord Ripon that this arrangement was put in place. All right. So he has basically divided the revenue sources into 3 classes: imperial revenue to be given to the center, all right, the provincial revenue to be given to the provinces, and the divided source of revenue which is to be divided among the 2. All right. Next is our question number 9th. Question number 9th is the gagging acts passed by different governor generals of India to suppress the nationalist sentiments. The acts are related to which of the following? Now this is a very important question. What are gagging acts? You are just asked about the gagging acts. That what are the gagging acts? Are these acts related to the printing and press? All right. Related to the education, or related to the army, or related to the repressive tax regime? So which among the following is gagging acts all about? All right. Different governor generals over the time have passed different acts which are gagging acts. So gagging act is a term which is associated with which of the following? Printing press, education, army, and repressive tax. So what should be the right answer for this? Okay, Ishika and Seema, Himachal Pradesh 3.0. All right. Everyone is giving A as the right answer, printing and press. Absolutely right. In 1819, 2 gagging acts are passed. All right. Other than that, there is a very famous that we have just discussed, which is Vernacular Press Act, that basically restricted the publications of the local newspapers in the regional languages, vernacular languages. 1878, Vernacular Press Act of 1878. These are basically such acts which are known as gagging acts. These are passed over the years by different governor generals, different viceroys, in order to restrict the freedom of press. All right. So we will move on to our next question, that is question number 10th. Okay. So Sergeant Plan during the British period in India is related to which of the following? This is comparatively and very easy question for you. Sergeant Plan, and you will also let me know that in which year this plan was put forward. In which year this plan was put forward? So is it related to education, finance, partition, and railways? Sergeant Plan was related to which of the following? Sergeant Plan is related to which of the following? Education, finance, partition, railways. Okay, let me know the answer. In which year this plan was put forward, or during whose viceroyalty this plan was? Sergeant Plan. I'm waiting for the responses. All right. Okay, everyone has given almost a similar answer, that is option number A. Option number A. No one has told me the date. All right, so it is basically related to education. Sergeant Plan was put forward in 1944. There are various commissions or committees that are being established for the development of education in India, that started way back in 1813 through the Charter Act of 1813, when the first provision for finances was made particularly for the education sector. All right, development of education sector. So there are various commissions, like we see the Woods Dispatch, we see the this particular Sergeant Plan, Sadler Commission, Hunter Commission. There are numerous committees and commission, one which was established during Ripon. All right. So Sergeant Plan, these are very important, and you can be asked to basically arrange these following plans in the chronological order. So we have to remember the dates in which they are the commissions are being established, or such plans were being forwarded. All right. So it is in 1944. It is very important. So all of you has given a similar answer. I don't see any wrong answers here. All right. Okay. So that was our session for the day, and all of you have answered